guys? So today we're going to talk about the shops. So there's many different shops in the game, right? You got State of Power, Foundry, Skin Shop now. You got the Gym Shop. Now, out of all these shops, right? The things that you should probably be at least picking up from time to time, right? Like you can rotate your resources and for events once in a blue moon, you might get a speed up or two from these. And then I really only say do this if you are really doing well on resources and you just want to trade around. Like I've got a couple hundred mil, so it's not a big deal. So I don't even blink. But you see, like this, for example, I'll get an advanced teleporter for 8. Why not? Right? The point is that's what you do with the rotation. Then you just refresh once you run out and you rinse repeat. That's all you do for the Matic Merchant. Now for Mystery Shop, this is kind of the secret sauce to how some people build on the go. Again, you just acquire mystery badges from doing pretty much all your final tiers daily missions. I mean, that's where you get your mystery badges from. You can also get skin tokens this way. The main thing with the mystery shop is that you're wanting to do a refresh. And typically what people will do is buy the 50s or the 20s if they're really desperate, right? So like you can do a refresh. Every once in a while you'll get a refresh for say 2 to 400. And you might get yourself an 8-hour speed at 20%, 50%. Once in a while you'll get a pretty decent drop, right? But you can also gamify the heck out of the mystery shop and buy mystery badges and basically purchase up essence stones and such like that you can actually level your way out of this that way. The arena shop, obviously, this is where you spend your arena coins to get your. Well, I mean, out of all the things that you can get in here, right? I still argue getting a custom mythic hero chest is probably your best guaranteed mythic piece. Which, when you're working on Mastery Forgery level 10 or higher for your actual individual hero gear, right? It just makes sense to me to dump 12,000 into that one piece to get the guaranteed piece, rather than spend your arena coins on really anything other than that one thing. And obviously, if you get that one thing, then you have some left over, then yeah, all the power to you. Grab your essence stones, grab your hero shards if you want. You could just as easily get strengthening serums, and, I wouldn't bother with the wild marks, but, I mean, really, it's just kind of a personal choice at that point. But even then, I still highly recommend just doing it for the mythic gear chests and saving it for the next rotation. Now, VIP shop, this is kind of a given. This is where pretty much everybody will dump some gems into the game if they've got spare gems. I, for one, don't really recommend most people dump gems into this because you're not going to get a whole lot of value out of it unless you just happen to have a lot of gems laying around. And it's a good way to pick up like a boost for, say, health or defense when you know you're going to be out and about, because obviously paying a 20k versus a 10k is a huge difference, and being VIP 12 gives you access to those extra boosts on the bottom. But it's kind of a given that that's what you normally would do, at least as far as the VIP shop is concerned. Alliance Championship, I think it's always been kind of a given, but I always grab the polishing solutions, and then if I have leftover, I'll buy the alloy. Rest of it, I don't really bother, and I'm just waiting until they refresh to buy more polish and more alloy. For the Foundry shop, kind of the same thing, but what I like to do is I'll buy up my polishing solutions. And then if I've got some left over, I might pick up some essence stones or even the enhancement XP components if I can. I've also done this to grab charm designs and charm guides or design plans. I think personally, if you ask me, this is probably the best place to grab your charm guides and designs and your plans, because you're not going to be able to get, like, say, the polishing solutions. You can get them in other events, but Foundry is really the only time we're ever going to see an opportunity to grab these 3 items here, and then the rest are just kind of an eh. If you can get them, great. If not, don't worry about it. And you'll always notice that the essence stones are always the most expensive. So those are the ones that I say, yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You could kind of ignore the essence stones. I'd probably focus more on the plans and the guides, especially the charms. For State of Power, it's always been Fire Crystal. and then whatever left over for charm designs and guides. And then if you have some left, grab the plans. Otherwise, mostly fire crystal, as far as I'm concerned, as far as state of powers going. Now, as far as the skin shop goes, this will develop, so we'll kind of pay attention to it as it grows. And then there's the gym shop. In the gym shop, I mean, really, there's nothing in the gym shop that you really need to pay any amount of attention to, because there's no discounts. There's literally nothing you need to bother with in the gym shop. So as far as the shops are concerned, that's pretty much everything you need to know as far as the shops go in Whiteout Survival. If you have any other questions, though, feel free to ask down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.